Hola mis amigos impossible amigas, my name is Tan316. Welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 108. Happy New Year. This is the first Reading Your Comments of 2021. It is Thursday, the 7th of January, or maybe Wednesday, the 6th of January. If you're watching this on Patreon, shout out to all the Patrons to get an option to watch these videos, as well as erection videos a day early, and your name in the description. But regardless of what day you are watching this on, whether it's as it's being released, whether it's on Patreon, or whether it's sometime after, let's read some comments. Still got another day for everyone to wake up and realize 2020 was just all a bad dream. Yeah, Happy New Year, buddy. Let's hope this is a better one. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of American reacts to British TV videos in the last year. You need to copyright that shit like the Fine Bros tried to do. You know, I could, but it would probably go about as well for me as it did for the Fine Bros. Have a good New Year, pal. Speaking of have I got news for you, are you still thinking of reacting to a Boris-hosted episode? You know, yes and no. I don't know if right now would be a good time, just because, tensions are pretty high, yeah? I'm not saying tensions weren't high with him before, but especially right now, it seems like tensions are pretty high, and I don't know, I'd be feeling, I mean, I think the video would do well because of that. So, I mean, if I'm looking for a cheap view get, then you know, it would be a good one to do, but I don't know if I want to involve myself with that right now, you know? I might be starting up a shitstorm. Wait, so did multiple different people all happen to buy you socks? No, just the only thing I asked for Christmas was socks, because it's all I want. So my parents just bought me like fucking 4 packs of socks, like 4 12-packs of socks. So now I have a lot of socks. Ever find it weird that all of our holidays during the year, including your birthdays, on the same day every year, but Easter changes? Thanksgiving actually changes as well. I think Easter is always the first Sunday of every year, of April, first Sunday of April every year, and I think Thanksgiving is the last Thursday of November every year. I don't think you've done the British Empire as of yet. I actually have. I've done 2 episodes. The first one was, I think, in early 2019, like in February, and the second one was actually my last video of 2019. It was their New Year's special. Was Nativity never shown in America? It's a Christmas classic. No, I hadn't really heard of it until entering this season, where a lot of people were talking to me about it and someone used their channel points on it. But no, I had never heard of it at all to my remembrance coming into this. It might interest some of you to know that the film is very improvised. The story was laid out, but there's no set in stone script, so it was a good challenge for the actors. Okay, I read that about Nativity, but I figured it was just for like the child actors, because I kind of got that mindset from Outnumbered, because I know in Outnumbered the child actors' lines are somewhat improvised. But the whole thing was improvised? That's a hell of a challenge, actually, but made for a pretty decent film. Still waiting for American Reacts to Gavin and Stacey. So I did one back in November. You can find it on Dailymotion. I did one in November of 2019. Shockingly, to the shock I'm sure of a lot of you, including myself, I did not do a sequel in 2020. I am myself am very surprised about that. It was always something in the back of my mind, like, okay, maybe I should do Gavin and Stacey. Okay, yeah, Gavin and Stacey, maybe we could do that this month. But I never actually set it in stone. It always just stayed in the back of my mind. But I need to do probably multiple episodes of that in 2021, and I'm going to. Now you have to watch the Young Ones episode when they were on University Challenge. I believe I have an episode of the Young Ones currently requested. I don't think it's that episode, but if it does well, we could definitely do more in the future. University Challenge is probably the hardest quiz on TV. I find this harder than Only Connect. Yeah, I think it was harder than Only Connect for me too. I don't remember how many I got right in Only Connect. That was a little bit ago. Maybe I got a couple right. I only got, thank God for University Challenge, they had that Cornetto trilogy fucking softball. Thank God that was in there, because I wouldn't have gotten anything right if that wasn't in there. I remember Carl Pilkington saying that he gave up and just answered egg for every question, hoping one day he's correct. He had to have been, you know? I mean, surely to God there must have been. That show's gone like, what, 50 series? In 50 series, you had to think there had to have been one fucking question where the answer was egg. Okay, Taff, I'll watch an episode of IT Crowd with you at 8:20 a.m. on a Monday morning, and people say I'm bad at prioritizing. You know, that brings up an interesting point, though. What do you guys think of the upload time? Because it's been 8 a.m. for a while. 8 a.m. your guys' time, 12 a.m. for me, actually. My justification for it is, well, one, I go to sleep right after, so I go to sleep usually around 12:30 or 1. What I do is I publish a video at 12 a.m., I read some of the comments, and then the initial comments, and then I go to sleep. My justification for it is it's okay, it goes out at 8 a.m. your guys' time, so it has the whole day to gain initial views. But maybe it would gain more views, or more people would see it if I uploaded it at a different time? I don't know. Let me know what you think about the upload time. If you've seen Shark Tank, you've seen Dragon's Den. Dragon's Den and Shark Tank are both based on a show from Japan called Money Tigers. Just to show how similar they are, Kevin O'Leary was on Dragon's Den in Canada before he was on Shark Tank. Pretty sure another person's also on both shows. Got you. You guys got Mark Cuban on your episode? We got Mark Cuban. Moss ending up on the news is probably a reference to a man called Guy Goma, a taxi driver from the Congo, went for an interview for a job in May of 2006, but was mistakenly interviewed on the live news. I actually saw the video of that. A couple people linked it to me, and I watched it. You know what's fucked up, though? And it's pretty, I mean, a lot of people don't like the BBC, and I guess this is part of the reason why. I mean, not just this, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons, but like, you throw this in with the many reasons. They fucking, there's a thing they do, is the point. He had an interview with the BBC. He had his interview 10 minutes after he was on air, and they didn't hire him. But then, even though they didn't hire him, they proceeded to reuse the clip all over the place and make so much money over the clip and say, hey, look at this guy who's mistaken, you know, for, you know, he walked in the wrong place, isn't he funny? But they didn't hire him. Like, I guess you could argue it's like, oh, well, he got kind of a career out of it and became kind of a minor celebrity. But kind of fucked up when you think about it. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. The comments in this video were pulled from Reading Your Comments 107, American Reacts to Nativity, American Reacts to University Challenge, and American Reacts to IT Crowd 11. So, the comments from this video will be pulled, or the comments from next week's video, excuse me, in Reading Your Comments 109, will be pulled from the comment sections of this video, American Reacts to Phoenix Nights 5, which came out yesterday, the reaction video that comes out on Friday, and the reaction video that comes out on next Monday. So those are the places to comment if you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Your Comments. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel for instant views, my Twitter. If you want to follow me, my Patreon, if you want to support me, or my daily emotion, my VO, all those things are down in the description down below. Again, thank you to all 58 of my Patrons currently named in the description for your constant support of me and my channel. For those of you guys who don't know, you can be a Patreon of me for $1, £1. I don't have tiers, so it could be that low. And you get access to the reaction videos as well as the Reading Your Comments a day early, and also you get your name in the description. Also in the description is linked to the community Reddit as well as the daily schedule and the Twitch VODs channel. With all that being said though, my name is Tafford16. It's been another episode of Reading Your Comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!